Welcome to yoga with me, Jane. How you all doing? I'm good, and I'd like to do some standing yoga today in the spirit of a warrior. Let's just get on with it, yeah? So I'm not talking too much, so just stick with the instructions and enjoy. Come to standing. So let's just start to work with the right foot forwards. So you need your feet wide across the mat, not on a straight line. Front toes spread out, back heel touching the floor with a stretch down the back leg. If you haven't got a stretch down the back leg, come wider, longer. Okay, hands on the hips, very important if you're in a warrior spirit, you're brave, courageous, you have a big heart. So this is what we're doing today, is keeping the heart space very open, feeling very grounded through the legs. You've got to have your feet on the ground. You've got to have your foundations if you're going to be, a strong warrior in your mind. Starting with the foundations and the legs, and then working up through the spine, keeping the pelvis nice and square facing the front, and just opening up the chest and belly. So let's just take 3 deep breaths here. On the exhale, relaxing the shoulders, grounding through the legs, spreading out the feet. Again. Open the belly with the diaphragm. Try and release tension as you breathe out. Begin your pose in a soft, gentle but strong way. Yeah. Inhale and exhale. So keeping the heart lifted and then coming back. And in. Really open the chest, exhale. So keep that front knee over the ankle and press down into your back heel a little bit. But don't really push that leg aggressively. Just connect with the heel. And back up. One more. This time, take the fingertips together. You can't see my hands very well. I'm kind of like that, yeah? You can make a kind of like a little globe with your fingers. Elbows are soft, and just come again. Just reach back over the head with the hands a little bit and gaze up. Breathe deep into your heart. So thinking of the organ of your heart, middle of the chest. And just spreading out on the exhale. On the in, feeling light. On the out, heavy legs. Lift up, look to the hands, and then bring them down. Step forwards and step back with the right foot. So let's ground the feet, spread them out, prepare in the same way, getting the basics right, really important before you do anything more. Stretch down the back leg, square pelvis. Good open chest, relaxed shoulders. 3 breaths. You're establishing yourself, you're establishing this place in your body where you're going to move from. You're in touch with gravity on your out breath. So your feet spread out. Last one, exhale, relax the shoulders. Just gently draw the navel in and lift the arms. So you're reaching back with your thumbs, so you're keeping your hands, active. You're not just lifting the arms. So really stretch out your thumbs. And exhale. Staying in the back heel, spreading out the front foot. Breathing deep up the front of the body. Again. Expand the front of your body from your pubic bone to your throat. But make space around the throat, And release the arms. And coming up one more time, taking the fingertips together and exhaling. So taking the hands just above the crown of the head with the fingertips just nicely sealed in together. Spreading out your feet and just relaxing the shoulders. Nice soft elbows, breathing there. Exhale, heavy heels. Inhale, light heart. Exhale, spread out the feet. In, look at the hands, and out. Step forwards and bend down into a nice ragdoll. Bend the knees. So just swing from side to side with the hips. Let the exhalation just sigh out. Breathing into the lower back. And then roll up. Arms, inhale. And exhale. Good buck. Okay, so bringing the right foot forwards again. So we're just going to keep adding, okay? Excuse me. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so in the same place, yeah, right foot forwards, left foot back, exactly the same place with your feet and arms, and breathe in. And exhale, come into a forward bend, so engaging that front foot, thinking about the length through the front of the body, keeping the spine long, crown of the head pointing forwards, maintaining your core so your spine doesn't collapse. You're maintaining your spine through your abdominals. And in other videos I've talked about the core muscles, so refer to them, the happy core video. Tuck the chin and then push through the front foot, lift the pelvic floor, come up, sink into the back heel, exhale. Swap legs. Square pelvis, open chest, relax shoulders, breathe in and out. Spread out the toes of the front foot, keep engaged in that heel at the back, chin in, crown long, spine long, breathe. Abdominals on the exhale. Lengthen the spine, another. And spread out your feet. Find the back heel and push through the front foot. And exhale into the heels and relax the shoulders. Step forwards and back with the right foot. So let's put that together. Breathe in and out. So now open the space between the armpits. Nice wide arms and just breathe into the chest. You are brave. You can do this. Accept. Accept what you need to accept. Lift up. Spread the feet out. Long spine. Exhale. Take the arms away. So you're leading with your heart forwards, not your chin. And exhale a bit lower. Peel the belly. Don't force the head to the foot. Just peel the belly. And push through the front foot, pelvic floor. Exhale back to the first warrior. Open your heart. Breathe into it. Breathe out of it. Give yourself the confidence to be happy with what you are right now. And exhale. Brilliant. Ragdoll. And the left side. You all going okay? Excellent. Exactly the same this side then, guys. Breathing in and out. Bend the knee. Space between the armpits, below the collarbones. Think about the ribs. You're really expanding the ribs on the inhale, but you're settling them on the exhale. In and out into the forward bend. Pasvottanasana. Coming forwards, tuck the chin, long spine, reach with the heart. Spread out your feet. Keep grounding. And breathe in through the front of the body and focus on a long exhalation, peeling the body down. In and out. So soften the front knee or just press through the foot, get into the back heel, engage the core, come up and exhale the arms. Step forwards and ragdoll. So just let that work go through the lower back. And we'll just have some blocks here. Sorry for disappearing. Okay. So using some blocks to do this twist. So if you haven't got any blocks, then you could just use some books or a little stool or just something that's stable and it's not going to tip over, yeah? So I hope you're all doing okay. Open the heart, drop the shoulders, give them a roll. And stretch your hands, stretch through your feet. Settle. Breathe in the arms. Exhale. Wrap your right arm around the waist. Make it comfortable, especially in the elbow and the shoulder. Exhale, reaching forwards towards the outside of your right foot. So working above the waist, into the heart, into the head. Exhaling, lengthening forwards from the back of the waist. Everything below the waist is settled on the floor, not twisting. Pelvis pointing forwards. Take your hand to the blocks. Settle. Breathe. So you're right in your feet. Be stable. Belly's long. Spine is long. Breathe in. Lift the heart forwards. Breathe out. Keep the feet firm as you roll and rotate through the space between your shoulder blades. And stop. And breathe in. Lift the heart forwards. Keep the pelvis from doing anything. Grounding through the bones of the legs. Exhale. Rotate. Now if you're at this stage and your shoulders are stacked, you can lift your arm. Breathe. If not, just keep it here. Or if you've got any issues with the shoulder, don't do that. Just keep it here. It's really good practice. And then to come out, really important, slowly rotate back to where you are. Either bend the front knee or keep the legs straight and fly up. And exhale. Warrior. Take the arms away. And exhale. Bring the elbows together, the shoulder blades, lengthen the neck. 2 more here. Remember, inhale, front of the body, exhale, releasing tension. And you'll notice as you open the front of the body on the inhalation, you can let go through the back of the body on the out breath, and your spine will bend backwards beautifully. And then release the arms and look to the hands. So if you can't see my hands, they're in this position and my arms are straight and I'm looking directly up to my index fingertips. If you've got a bad neck, look forwards. If you've got bad shoulders, soften the arms. Or just stay here or here. Well done. Step forwards, ragdoll. Okay, the other side. So same instructions, really important when you're twisting to keep the lower half of the body very grounded and very still. Breathing in and out, wrapping the left arm. Take a breath here. Open up. Exhale, reach to the outside of the left. So a diagonal movement through the spine from the waist up. Keep hold of the spine with the core. Stay in the back heel. Drop the hand to the block. And just make sure you've got your pelvic floor and your feet are grounded. Breathe in, lift the heart forwards without sticking the chin out. And exhale. The legs stay the same. Pelvis stays the same. Twisting, rotating between the shoulder blades, and then lift the arm if you wish, or keep it wrapped. And breathe. Only rotating on the out breath. And don't try and pull and push. Just take a little twist through those vertebrae between the shoulder blades at the back of the heart. Keep the pelvic floor strong when you do that. And coming down. And just taking a breath there, and then flying up and finishing with your hands together. Exhaling. So thinking of the front of the body, confident, prepared to give and receive. Find the balance. Step forwards. Ragdoll. So I'll just talk a minute here. When you're doing the Parivriti Trikonasana, the twist we've just done, revolving triangle, if you normally practice it without the blocks, just go ahead and take your hand to the floor, yeah? So, for example, on this side, as long as you lengthen the spine and as long as that hand comes there and you're not kind of doing something weird to reach the floor, just really stay focused on that gentle rotation. Okay? Most injuries in yoga come from exiting a pose rather than going into one. So just come out of a twist really gently, yeah? Okay, so let's finish just with a forward bend and coming down. So quite a back bendy movement, the first warrior. So let's lift the arms up and exhale, dropping forwards. Let's make it quite active. So take your first two fingers, put them through your toes. Lift the heart, straight arms, inhale. Exhale, peel down, belly, ribs, chest, head, look through your calves. Inhale, back up. So you're thinking of lengthening the front of your spine, yeah? From where your pubic bone is to where your throat is. Exhale. Look up to your navel. Again. Fly up. Fly down. Step back. Plank. I know you can't see me, all of me, but just holding plank, engaging the core for maybe 4 or 5 breaths, or with the knees on the floor. Still good for the upper body there, yeah? And then when you're done, dropping the knees and coming to your kind of the end of your section that you're practicing today. So I'm doing these so you can carry on with another practice or another video or another pose or whatever when you finish this one. So what you've just done, be good to follow that with another standing sequence or you know, come down onto the floor and do something. But just to let that work go, we'll just come into pose of the child. Just bring your big toes together and your knees really wide. Settle your forehead on the floor but near the hairline so that your neck is in a good position. Breathe deep with the diaphragm. And let go of your work. Just let the breathing return to normal. That will be different for everyone. And thanks for working with me. It's a pleasure. And I hope you enjoyed the Spirit of the Warrior. Remember, it's all about having confidence in yourself to know that what you're doing right now is good enough. It is more than good enough. So lots of love. I'll keep sending, and thank you for all things. So enjoy your next bit. Take care. Bye bye.